Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest. Selling. Buying sometimes can be quite easy, but selling can be the hardest thing to do when you are an investor or trader because there's always going to be a fear. Are you selling too early? Are you not selling early enough? Should I sell? Why am I selling? So many questions come up when you are or have the sell button in front of you. Now, when I first started investing, I never had a plan. I just bought some shares in a company and expected to hold those shares for as long as possible. Never had an exit strategy. And I always found it really hard to decide upon when to sell. And sometimes I made some really bad mistakes, selling way too early. And I think the reason why I sold way too early is because I just did not have a plan. These days, I always have a plan. So when I take initial position in the company, I ask myself, why am I buying shares in this company? And then when I buy shares in the company, the next question is, what is my exit strategy? When will I sell my holding in this company? Now, the first question is quite important because it all depends on your strategy. Does the reasoning behind why I took a position in a company fit in with your investing strategies? And that's fairly important. So what I'm going to do in today's video is go through my thinking in my most recent sales. Two companies I had been trading. Now I have sold out of these two positions, Civmec and AMP, and just go through my thinking. Why did I sell out of these two positions? And in fact, one of them was simply because I got a little bit nervous about the selling that happened just before the company released the half-year report. So I'll talk about that. And that also showcases that sometimes your plans have to be a little bit flexible. And I think it's very important to understand that instinct can be very important when you are making the decision when to sell. So let's get into it. And by the way, I'll just show you. This is very important for Civmec because I actually sold Civmec the day before they released the half-year results. Half-year results came in, share price down 13%. And this is me selling Civmec yesterday, selling AMP today for a completely different reason. And for some reason, don't know why, I've been issued quite a few options in Paradigm Pharmaceuticals. No idea why, didn't understand. And then I've realized today that they have some sort of loyalty and piggyback options program. No idea, but I'm just trading Paradigm. So I've only held options once. That was in a company called Findy. Exercised those options in January 2024, and I'm glad I exercised those options because share price went from 90 cents up to about $5. So hopefully the same thing happens with Paradigm. Okay, on to Civmec. Okay, so I took a trading position in Civmec back in August of 2024. Share price had really rallied hard in July and then pulled back to about $1.05. I took a position at $1.06 and the share price started to move higher again. And then in November last year, they issued a trading update. And the trading update was actually quite negative. I'm going to show you this trading update. And I was really surprised there was a lack of selling by the market. So let's go back. 14th of November, Shiploader Project Award and Financial Year 25 Outlook. It was actually quite bearish. And this put Civmec on my, I wouldn't say naughty list, but definitely I was following the movement in the share price quite closely. So their financial year 25 outlook just mentioned, while Civmec's tendering activities remain at historical high levels across all of its business segments, delays to the timing of key project awards are expected to result in lower levels of activity for Civmec during the third quarter and possibly or potentially also the fourth quarter of financial year 25. So I thought, hey, something, particularly when the company releases the results in February, something could go awry for the share price and the chart. But nothing really happened until a few days before the company released their results. And all of a sudden, the share price dropped. In fact, share price dropped from about $1.30 to $1.22. And I decided to sell my position at $1.24 the day before the company released their results. And the reason I did that is just the way the market reacted in the days leading up to results. I thought, the results are going to be negative. That was just instinct. That was just looking at how the market was reacting, that sort of thing. As easy as that, and that was my trigger to sell. Simply that. That was my exit strategy. Just looking at the chart, looking how the market was reacting, and I sold yesterday at $1, and I can tell you right now, $1.24, which was on open. And today, share price down 12% on their results. So that's it. It was just looking at what was happening in the chart over a few days of trading, looking at how the market was reacting. And even though the share price was above my sell price, so my sell price was about $1.18, I took profits, took nice 20% profits. And I always take that, particularly in this sort of position where the chart was starting to turn over. You could just see it turning over the day before they released their results. So I was quite happy taking profits because I wasn't that confident in this position. Now onto AMP. So AMP released their results today. Chart was looking quite bullish. And sometimes, even though a chart might be looking quite bullish, the company can disappoint when they release their results. So I took a position in this company at $1.30 in August last year, just like Civmec. The company released something quite positive in October. Share price rallied from there. And if you asked me how AMP's results were going to be viewed by the market before today, I would have said, I think AMP is going to release some pretty good results because the share price is in an uptrend. And if the share price of a company is in an uptrend, more than likely the results are going to be better than expected, or about average or normal, or to expectations. You typically don't see the share price drop 16% when a company releases the results, when a share price of a company is in an uptrend. So in this case, this was just me reacting to the market reaction today, and I sold fairly early on in the day. Sometimes I would like to wait just to see if the market rallies, because a lot of times you'll see selling in the first 30 minutes, and then the share price starts to rally. That did not happen today. We saw no rally. In fact, the share price just kept on dropping through the day. I sold fairly early within the first hour at about $1, and I think it was $1.55. So not near the high of the day, which was $1.64. But the share price has kept on dropping through the day. Now, my sell price for this one was $1.41. So share price, even though I do have a sell price, like a stop loss price for AMP, share price is above that level. Now, the reason I'm okay to take profits with this one is simply because this can be a trend killer. This is like a trend killer event. Now, the share price might go up a little bit from here. It might keep on going down. I just don't know. And that is the reason why I'm taking profits. I just don't know, no confidence which way the share price is going to go from here. It could go lower, it could go higher. I don't know. So I'm willing to take profits and to deploy my money into another position that I have more confidence in. So that is the reason why I've taken profits with AMP. I'm going to just mention another company, a company I'm not trading, but the share price of this company is down upon the release of their results, and that is Cochlear. The reason I'm going to talk about this one is because I was actually liking the chart not that long ago. So in January, I was liking the chart. There was a moving average crossover. Share price got to about $320. And then we started to see a bit of weakness in the chart for Cochlear. So this could have been a buy the dip situation. Share price fell a fair bit on the 11th of February, down 2.12%. And the share price in the chart was struggling. And then the company released the results today, share price down 14%. And now, in fact, the chart is looking quite weak for Cochlear. Now, this is a little bit different because AMP and Civmec I would not classify as high quality. Definitely not high quality. Cochlear is a little bit different. I might think of Cochlear as a high quality company. Now, the results today were quite weak. I'll talk about that in another video. But this is a case where if the share price falls significantly from here, and I'm thinking a fair bit lower than where it is right now, I might take a longer term position in this company because I do think Cochlear is a high quality company. So it all depends, your decision making all depends on how you view the company in terms of quality. Is it high quality, low quality, that sort of thing? And for Cochlear, I'm way more interested in following the share price movement now for this company compared to AMP and Civmec. Don't care about those companies right now because share price has taken a hit on the release of their half-year results. Okay, that's all I have for this video on me selling to my two companies in my trading portfolio because of a hit to the share price upon the release of half-year results. Well, that's true for AMP. For Civmec, it was just a bit of weakness in the share price leading up to the release of the half-year result. If you have any questions, any thoughts, leave those in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I'm not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.